Hello and welcome to this tutorial on LegalGraph AI. LegalGraph is a unique AI hybrid assistant with insights from a vast database of legal contracts and terminologies. This basically means that you can handle complex agreements and deliver optimal summary of legal terms. Now, LegalGraph can be used to cut through much reading and increase comprehension. And the timing is relatively shorter compared to when you would be reading all the documents by yourself. And some of the features here, we could click on features. And here we could see some of the features. It says it's a seamless contract review. It offers a simplified and concise extract of legal terms, as we can see down here, and also manage contract files. So you could have your files in here for a better organizing of your documents. So it also has some pricing options. We're going to look at the pricing here at the top here. So it has three options: the free tier, the premium plan, and the enterprise plan. Now the free plan, it comes free, of course, and it has some of the features. It's of course quite limited compared to the premium plan and the enterprise plan. Now, of course, for this demonstration, for this tutorial, we're going to be using the free tier. So we're going to see exactly what we can do with it. So we can't wait to try some of the cool features of this free tier. So let's go ahead and sign up. And now we're in. So we use our email and just put the name and your email and your password. And that's how easy it is to get in here. And now we have three steps. Step 1 is to upload the document. Step 2 is to review the document. And step 3 is the final step. So we're going to follow the steps. The first thing is to upload the file, and we're going to try to do something. So we have two options here to upload files, to drag and drop, or you could select the file and it's going to open the dialog box, or you could choose a sample file, master service agreement. Well, because it's here, we're just going to try and use it, of course. So we're going to select the master service agreement, and we have some options here. And of course, we could go ahead and confirm the upload. So of course, we have something else here, the choose key legal terms, and we have some options here. The end date, say you want to know when the end date of a contract is, the price increase, if there's anything like that. So you have these different options here for you to select, and nicely all of them are already selected, and these are key parts of or key concerns in any contract, right? Deletion of data, notice of termination, customer indemnity, renewal period. These are all things that if you're really looking at a document, you'd be interested in. So you can see this AI assistant is already taking note of the things that you most likely would want. And of course, you could turn them off, right? I just turned off deal value, right? And of course, I'd want to see what the deal value is, if it's a contract to make money or something like that, right? And so all of these are on, and we could go ahead and analyze. You have the option to edit and add more. But we're going to go ahead for now and analyze to see what it brings up for us from the sample document that it already provided. So you can see here, it's already telling you how long it's going to take approximately. It's generating a table, and this table will definitely provide you with some information on this contract. As you can see here, you have the contract name, the assignment, net payment terms, price increase, deal value. These are all the things that we selected in the previous page, and it's going to put it in a tabular form so you could easily see it. Now, the first row is the first document. The second row is the second document. Remember, we had multiple documents that we wanted to consider: adverti, expel, and things like that. And we're calling them the contract names. So it's going to take about this time, and we're just going to wait. Of course, this is definitely faster than if you were to read it yourself. And this is not just one document. We're talking about 4 or 5 documents which we selected from the sample. So we're just going to wait for this table to finish. And then for each of the contract, we're going to look at them. And say you were to compare contracts, right? You get to compare the price increase, for example, and you could easily see it across the different documents. So for now, we just have Adverity and Expel, and we're going to eventually get to look at the different columns that this table provides. And now we have the full details, well designed in this table for all the contracts that we actually selected. Now, of course, it showed 16 minutes, but to tell you the truth, it actually didn't wait for 16 minutes. It actually spent about 2 minutes to draft all these information, and that's amazing timing. So remember, we selected about 4 documents, and from these 4 documents, we can see the different information it has extracted or as excerpts from that document. Take note, if you were to read Adverity, the contract, you'd have to read the whole number of pages for that contract for you to understand the net payment terms, right? And you'd have to read about the deal value and things like that. Now, if we wanted to go to find some more information, we just hold the bar here and scroll, or we could have shift and use the mouse to scroll to the left or to the right. So say we want to actually look for some information about maybe an aspect of the contract. We're just going to scroll through the table to find that information. So for example, here we have a notice for price increase. So this contract from Adverity has 6 days, or 60 days rather. It has about 60 days. So this contract from Adverity has 60 days, and the one from Expel has more information, and we can actually look into it. We have the option to expand here, so we can do that. And you can see here the duration of notice for notifying the customer about an increase in price or fees is as follows. So this is not just 60 days like the previous one. It has some other information that you have to read into and decide. And so you can minimize that. If we're looking for more information, right? For example, this one here, the governing law for the Adverity, Expel, and PAS, they're different states, right? So 2 of them are from New York State, and this other one is from Delaware. And termination for breach, yes, there is termination for breach. So it's clear that this can actually help you to get important aspects of your document. You just have to sign up, upload the document, and have it to analyze this document for you. Of course, you mustn't always have multiple documents. You can actually have just one document, and that's fine. So you can also see termination notice period. So if you want to terminate the contract, you need to have 90 days ahead. For this one, you have 45 days, and this one, 30 days. Now, if you were to read it by yourself, you'd have to take the time to read through everything. Well, this makes it a lot faster. Now, this also has another feature where you could export this document. You could select the export type, export as CSV or JSON. So you could actually select that. And when you select it, it gets to download the file for you, and you could view it in your Microsoft Excel or Google Sheets. You also have the option to search the data table for any keyword you'd be interested in. Instead of scrolling through, you could search for the word, or you could actually add key terms if you actually have key terms you want to add. And of course, you could add more contracts. So we uploaded 4. If you have more contracts, you could actually go ahead and upload more of them. So this is LegalGraph.ai. Like we said, it helps you to understand your document. It helps you to digest this document a lot faster, and it uses a tabular format to explain the details. So go ahead and give it a try with your documents and get the information you need at a faster time.